Hey guys, Eddy Blanco, Blanco Realty and Blanco Mortgage here, and we are going to go over some frequently asked questions. So the frequently asked question that we're going to answer today is, I'm a first-time home buyer. What are the steps I need to take to get into a house? All right, so great question. And this is a question, I mean, if you've never bought a house before, it's simple to misunderstand the steps into getting into a house. So step one, you got to make sure you're qualified to get into a house. So most people, they're going to go to a bank, they're going to go to a credit union. First off, I'd advise you to go to a mortgage broker. Brokers are better, as you can see. We actually take a little more time, and this is our specialty. So a bank may do a lot of different things. Mortgage broker focuses on mortgages. This is what we do. Our rates are a lot more competitive out there, so find a mortgage broker. Go ahead and do a loan application, see what they qualify you for, see what programs are out there, see if there's any down payment assistance programs out there. That's the first step, getting qualified. Once you get qualified, you're going to go ahead and find a realtor. A lot of times the lender will have a recommendation for a realtor, or so many people out there have friends, families, some realtor that's been recommended to them at some point. So find a realtor, let the realtor know exactly what you're looking for. Make sure they have your pre-qualification from the lender, because it's going to state on there exactly how much you're qualified for, what kind of loan you're qualified for, and that's going to narrow it down for your realtor to go ahead and search for those homes that you are qualified for. Worst thing that happens is you go look at a house, you love it, and find out, I don't qualify for this house. So that's step number two. Step number three, and one of my favorite steps, is the house hunting. So your realtor is going to send you a list of houses. You might even be able to get access to a portal to go ahead and search yourself. Once you see something, let the realtor know. He's going to set up some showings for you. You're going to go out to look at the houses, and hopefully you'll love one, you'll pick one, and that's when you put in your first offer. So, and there are a lot of factors that go into that offer. I'm not going to go too deep into the offer process right now. We'll save that for another frequently asked question. But you're going to put in the offer. The other party is either going to accept, deny, or counter it. So if they counter it, they'll probably just say, you know, we'll agree to X, Y, or Z, but we want this. Or just completely say no to everything and then give you their counter. Or hopefully they just accept it, you go forward and start the steps into moving into the house. So after the offer gets accepted, you're going to go ahead and have a period to do your due diligence, and that's when you can hire a home inspector. It's highly recommended to hire that home inspector to make sure nothing's wrong with the house, that you're not buying something that might have mold, plumbing, roofing. You don't know what's inside those walls. So always get a home inspector. That'll be the step right after you get under contract. After you get the inspection done, you're going to go ahead and present the items you want fixed or credited for to the seller. The seller will then, again, this is another time for negotiation, either agree, reject, or decide to do half or a portion of what you ask for. Once that's agreed upon and we both decide to go forward, then that's when you'll actually have the appraisal done. And the appraisal will be done, the mortgage company will order that. They'll do the appraisal, make sure it appraises for the loan amount. So the house definitely has to appraise at the loan amount to be able to be qualified for that loan. So we're going to say it appraised and we're going to go forward. Once it appraises, that's kind of like we can breathe easy again. We're almost home free at that point. After that, we just got to make sure the funds are clear to close. Nothing's funky going on with the lending. You don't go buy a car. You don't go do something to ruin your credit at this point, because it's pivotal that your credit stays the same as it was when you got qualified, as it is as soon as you get the keys to your house, because they will check again. So say your credit's still good, we set up a final walkthrough day. So that final walkthrough day is just to make sure everything's in the same condition it was when you first went to view that property. They didn't switch out the appliances, they didn't put any holes in the walls. Everything's how it was when you decided to put an offer on that house. So after the final walkthrough is done, everything looks good. We just wait to get the keys. Once title hears the word recorded, that means the house is officially yours. The realtor can take you to the house, give you your keys, and wish you the best of luck on your new house. So those are the steps in a nutshell. I didn't go too in depth in any of these steps because there are a lot of questions and there are some we will dive deeper in. But that's in a nutshell. That's what it takes to get a house if you're on the buy side. So hopefully this helped, and I'll talk to you guys next time when we answer the next frequently asked question.